Hi, it's Constantine here. I want to share some valuable lessons after losing $9,800 after investing in an online program that will potentially help me get more clients for my advertising agency, and how that completely flopped. Basically, lost that money, learned almost nothing from the course except for the lessons that I want to share with you. So, right, $9,800 is not a lot. It's not a lot of money, but for me back then, it was quite of a big deal because I was last year. My wife and I, we both quit our jobs, started our own business to be able to live life on our terms, wake up on this, having an amazing view on the beach every single morning, no alarm clock, no rushed morning meal preps for work or rushed train um, commutes and stuff like that, right? So that's what we're all doing it for. And the business started very slow. I was able to get two clients pretty quickly. After that, we climbed to four clients, but then three clients dropped off, right? So that was kind of like the situation. And for 3 months straight, I only had one client. And Australia is not the cheapest place to live, to say the least. And it was like a huge. I was losing quite a lot of cash. I was just bleeding a lot of cash during that period, trying to provide for my wife, paying the rent, etc., etc. And it was just like a very stressful period. For 3 months straight, having only one client, trying to get more clients for an advertising agency. And during this time, I decided to invest in this online marketing program of $9,800. Apparently, it was a coaching program that would help me get clients organically. Invested in the program. I thought I made a good decision. It was coaching as well, but very quickly I found out that the coaching was like that's something I should have looked up earlier. It was basically in Australian midnight time, where in the United States it would have been like during the day, 4 or 5 p.m. or something. So the time zone was flipped. I couldn't even attend on the coaching sessions, and even after I attended some of the recordings, I just realized I wasn't really resonating with what people were talking about. I was among yeah. I just it wasn't really something I was actually interested in. I thought I was, but in the end, I don't think I would have been attending the live calls anyway. And also, the program itself was just super simple, so basic. I was like, it's like going back to school, like making 5 plus 5. Like you have to do that calculation. So I was like, what the hell did I invest in, right? And that is just because it's not a bad program or anything like that. But I've been investing in programs over several years, been quite deep in online marketing, and for me, it just not nothing was new or nothing was exciting, refreshing, or some valuable insights that I've gotten from there. And overall, the yeah, I was just disappointed. It was the highest sort of like it was the first high ticket program I invested in, and I thought it would be something else, but in the end, it was that, and it was what it is. So you that was kind of like that was the situation. A week later, I just jumped out of the program, and the same. If I would be more patient, if I would be just putting trust in the process that I was already doing, I would, regardless of whether I've invested or not invested in the program, I would have gotten the same results in my business. At the last 4 weeks, we've done $37,000 in cash collected, Australian dollars. That's roughly 25k US dollars, and that's an amazing result for the business where it's at, and just super proud of it. And we would have gotten that result regardless whether I've invested or not in the program, right? So there was like after a week or two, I kind of like felt guilty. I felt like I was letting myself down, my family as well. Like I invested in something was like kind of like a crappy thing from my perspective. And yeah, like it felt like I felt shame and guilt after I invested as well. And that's something like those emotions I had I had to overcome as well. So not only was I in the exact same position as I was before investing, now I had that emotional baggage as well that I had to overcome. and you might have gotten the same experience with investing maybe in crypto coins, or maybe you've purchased a home where you overpaid for the during COVID was like a huge spike. You thought it was a good way to invest, and then invested in something much bigger, much bigger loss. And it's like an emotional thing that you have to overcome as well. That's that's what I realized as well. And in the end, yeah, in the end, I thought that, and this insights came only later. It just like while you're going through the process, it really sucks. Like you really feel, it's like this emotional monkey that you have to kind of like shake off your back. But over time, as time goes on, you just realize that it's just actually not a big thing. Try to draw some lessons out of the experience. That's exactly what I tried to do right away. Like, oh wow, I questioned myself. Why? How did I invest it? What did they say to, make me interested in it? And I realized that it was mainly the social proof and the results of the owner themselves that made me kind of pull the trigger. And overall, I would say for me now, it's a very positive experience. But at the time, it kind of like felt like hell, and I didn't really solve my problem. And I just want to encourage you to, to kind of like forgive yourself. As you made the decision, it didn't turn out the way you wanted it. It's okay. Try to let it go as quickly as you can, and that will help you proceed with what it is that you're currently doing and getting the results very quickly. So that's exactly what I did, and again, very successful month again this month with our advertising agency. And I hope you found some of the lessons valuable. If you've got any questions or anything, please send them down below. Would love to interact with you. Love to ask you something as well. Maybe you can share your own experience. And yeah, wish you all the best. I really appreciate you if you're still with me till the end, and I look forward to see you in the next videos. Have an amazing day, and bye bye, Konstantin.